Hello and welcome, this is Malskinner, and we're back with some more of the Beast and Exploration DLC for Battle Brothers, picking up right where we left off in the last video, in the middle of a battle. Let's go ahead and move in here. And poke. Move in. This guy's a little at risk, so we want to try and do damage here and mitigate. Yeah, that kind of thing. Do I want to move in? Yeah, he's going to go right after me, so... This guy put up a shield wall, so we don't really want to go after him. You know, let's just do this. It puts the debuff on him, so he's not likely going to land. There we go. Ah. Okay. Let's see what we can do to help that guy out. I think this is one of those situations where we put a dog out. The dog might not go where we want it to go. But in that case, it did. Oh, wow. Almost killed that guy in one blow. Let's see if we can just kill him. There we go. I'm gonna hold for now. Let's see if we can finish this guy. Step to here. Fire. I shouldn't have done that shot. I just wasn't thinking about it until did it. Okay, down he goes. Try and poke him down. We need to finish him before he can finish our one guy. We don't want the old man to go down. Oh yeah, we can make him run. As a matter of fact, let's move in here. Now that we've done that, I want to tie up these guys. I think I can get there, and that should get him to run. As a matter of fact, I probably should have held that guy. I realize now that that was a mistake. We'll move up so we can get some pokey next turn. Okay, the dog was able to tie him up. You know what? I'm not going to waste the arrows. I think we've got this one. Let's try and finish this guy off. Again, I don't want to waste the arrows, so... Finish this guy. He's kind of in the way. Let's go for the head here, because his head's uncovered. There he goes. Stab. Dog. Oh, good doggy, you got out of the way. And you need to move up. Now we're getting him to run away. Run them down because we can. Doggy, finish him. Get him. Yay, doggy! Okay, we made it through that pretty nicely. Get some more loot. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Good. Okay. So don't sort, don't sort, don't sort. my inclination is to always sort when I get stuff in my inventory. Let's not do that. Okay, hopefully it's going to be day soon. There has to be a raider camp in here, because we've seen so many raiders in this forest area. Yeah, they have ambush trade routes. Not a big surprise. So prices are going to be kind of bad here. I would pick up furs and send them up north, but unfortunately that's not going to be happening. But we can still sell stuff we don't want. So, like, for example, this and this. And we already have one of those hooked blades, so we can get rid of that. I don't think we keep around the Warbrand. We don't need a short bow at this point. We don't need the arrows. We don't need the hatchet. I think we already have a flail on hand, which is in better condition. Do we have any shields that are in worse condition? We do. Go ahead and get rid of this one, because we already have a couple green and red ones. We already have plenty of helmets of this type, so we can get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the patch mail shirt because this is better and the same fatigue level, so let's get rid of it. And we got another basic mail shirt out of the deal. Okay, that looks good to me. Kind of need tools, but again, prices are high here, so I think we just move on. And we'll go up north. As long as there's nothing going on in Rheinberg, we'll be all right. That being said, is there any jobs here? There are none. All right. Are there any people to hire? That would be interesting. No. Okay. Probably we'd want to go to big towns for that kind of thing anyway. Because the kind of people we'd want to hire at this point are more likely going to be at a big town than a village. We're more doing stuff with the villages because that's a cost-efficient way of getting armor. You can get them to a friendly relationship and go from there. Alright, so I'm hoping that there's not any bad effects in Rheinberg. And if there is, we have jobs to take care of it. Okay, there isn't, but there is a job here as well, so that's going to actually be good for me in two different ways. Alright, so how are we doing with our stash? 100 out of 126. A lot of that's probably just like loose food that is going to be consumed very soon. Now I have to remember I have this 20% reduction in fatigue, so we're gonna have to do like math on that, on like what we can afford. I also have to consult whether somebody has the proper perks. So let's go through this and just see what we have an allowance for. So you're not one of my normal guys. You did take an injury, so we will be, as a matter of fact, let's just replace you now. Okay. So you have a little bit of room in the grand scheme of things. So we could give you a better helmet, or I wouldn't say that would be a necessary upgrade. You don't have that. So really we'd only be able to do an upgrade of 1 here. You have a leeway of 5. So better armor or helmet. Probably lean towards helmet because these are just not efficient from an armor standpoint. As a matter of fact, I could have given you a better helmet a while ago, but I just didn't think about it. Okay, so those guys are good. You're fine. We already checked. You don't have that. Okay. You're already set. You have ways to go. So we have 2 men that have room for 5. As a matter of fact, the helmet this guy's wearing is going to be better than what these 3 guys are wearing. What about you? You're already more or less set. We do have a level up to take a look at. You are more or less set. So this is the main person. Let's go ahead and do just this level up now. You're a backup archer, but it still is nice. I kind of forget, like, what do I do with my archers? Probably dodge is what we would take at this level. Yeah, probably dodge. All right. So definitely we're going to take the range skill. Resolve sounds like something that you probably need. And then a little bit of a... yeah, a little bit of initiative. Matter of fact, we could probably up armor this guy. Where he is initiative-wise, or not initiative-wise, fatigue-wise. He could stand to get upgraded to the leather lamellar. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I say that, the one reason you wouldn't want to do that is this allows him to have nimble. Oh, I was even clicked on the wrong person. Yeah, so being at this level allows you to have nimble, because nimble, the constraints of nimble. Now that's a higher level ability. Here it is. Actually, it's 15. Fatigue from body and head armor 15. I thought it was 12. All right, so actually you would have more leeway. So we could upgrade that. That. Okay. Well, I'll do so because we can. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to... Where are you? Alright, you're probably fine where you're at. Go to your perks, and we already talked about it. That's going to be dodge. Okay. Looking good. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at what armor is available so we know what we can buy. Alright, so... 21. Now, the one guy has 12, and so does the other. So at most, we'd be able to go up to 17. I don't think there's any armor that's actually at that level. We could get just a normal mail shirt. It's going to be a slight upgrade. Yeah, most of the things here are actually heavier than what we're looking for. But we could get better helmets, like, for example, this. And kind of pass that around. So I'm going to grab a mail shirt because we already know that's one of the things we want. May even pick this up as well. This will increase durability by 20 and max fatigue by 2. If we have the leeway to use it, why not? The other one I think I'm going to grab is this padded flat top helmet because it is an upgrade over what we already have. We might also grab this as well because, again, it's an upgrade over stuff that we have. So it upgrades what we have. That's great. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to upgrade things just at the moment. So who out of these two would be the more valuable to upgrade? Looks like Oswald's slightly more experienced, but they're the same level. Oswald has better attack value, but worse defense. So that actually does say we would probably want the better armor. And what else? He's better hit points. Means he could take the damage. Guy has worse resolve. Well, we want better equipment on somebody that's not going to run away with it, right? Alright, go ahead and give that to him. And then, as far as everything goes, maybe give you this. So you're right at where we want you. And I guess it goes with your white and red shield, so that's nice. We've got a kind of color scheme going. So we'd want another helmet upgrade, I think, with this guy. Problem is, I don't think we really have many choices in that regard. Another thing is, I do have an upgrade here. Oh, I forgot about the 20% up thing. I mean, that's still a good pick that we just got. There's also this guy who's at 18. He could be up to 19. So, for example, we could go... And this is where, of course, I have to do math. So 21, if we did the minus 20%, that would drop it down by... I don't know exactly how they round things, but we'll just say it drops down to by 4. So that'd get us to 17, which is actually less than what one guy's equipment is. So let's look at something maybe a little heavier. So this is 24. So this could be 4 or 5 reductions. So that'd go to 19. So that'd be perfect. So Footman's armor would be perfect, I think. And then we have this, which is minus 28. So again, probably going to be 5 or 6 reductions. So that'd be minus 22. So that's probably too far. So out of these, I would say this is probably going to be perfect for us. And then maybe we pass the mail over a little bit. So we grab the Footman's armor. That's going to be a value of 190. And then, I'm not sure how much more we're going to be able to afford, but let's give this one a go. And then again, we'll kind of like do one thing at a time here. So, taking a look at that armor. Go ahead and do that. And I know if you just right-click, that will apply. Okay, so my math was a little bad. We can fix it a little bit by putting... Kettle hat, which is going to be more efficient. So he's not that far away from where he was, and he actually has more head protection than he had before as well, because these padded dented nasal helmets are kind of crap. So it's going to be good for us to get rid of them. All right, let's actually start working towards that. So I'm going to sell the one that's damaged for right now. All right, so what else can we grab here? We have this flat top helmet, which is the same fatigue but more protection. So that as this, which is, this shows you how garbage this is, because same fatigue, you get 15 more durability, so a heck of a lot more protection. So definitely we should pick this up as well. I think that may be all I can afford, really. Other than if we want to get the patch of mail, which we could use maybe somewhere. Okay. I think that's probably going to be the limits of what we do for right now. So this guy, he also has this nicer protection here. Oh wait, I gave the wrong person the armor. My math wasn't bad, I just gave the wrong person the wrong armor. Alright. My bad. I mean, we applied the thing to the right thing, but... Okay. So that was correct. Well, it turns out that that was what we wanted to do anyway, was put the kettle hat on. So, there we go. So we've got 150 in the body, 115 to the head. He already has 140 there, 190 there. So who do we want to upgrade with that one helmet that we just bought, which I have no idea where it actually ended up. Let's just sort real quick. There it is. Okay. So either you or you. Well, this guy's pretty important to us, so I say we give it to him. And again, we have a color motif going on. Green and red. He's got a red helmet. Alright, cool. Alright, I think that's all the upgrades we can do for right now. Again, we should probably sell some of the stuff we're not going to be using at the moment. Let's see, another example. This is 2 less fatigue, but it's only a difference of 5. So as a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to get rid of all of those padded helmets. And hey, we get a color motif going. Blue and white, blue and white. And we might as well continue if we have colored things to go with colored things. And hey, blue and white shield, there you go. Continue the color motif thing going. Yeah, and I'm just going to sell all these padded dented nasal helmets because it's just a difference of 5, which is not that big of a deal. So yeah, let's go back into the store here and sell all that junk. So, sell. This is actually worth keeping around because even though, again, it's not efficient from a fatigue standpoint, it's quite a bit better than a lot of the other helmets we have. Oh, and we have another one here, so. Okay, that gives us a little bit more room to play around with. And again, I may end up buying this, but I'm not sure just yet what I would apply it to because it does get more fatigue, increases the fatigue of things, so... It'd have to be somebody that has worse armor, but has room for better armor, which I don't think there's anybody at this point but that is true for. Okay, so is there any armor that we can pass around? Because we have a lot of these now. Well, it's the same situation. Well, I say that. We would be better off upgrading this guy. Yeah, there we go. He did lose this, but then we can just give that to this guy. Because it's -10, -10. There we go. Now, almost everybody has mail armor except for this guy. Hans is a little bit behind, but he's not one of our typical frontline guys. This is one of our typical frontline guys. And we were just talking about somebody not having room for fatigue. He would be our man. Matter of fact, he's the one guy that has one of those helmets. Alright, can we afford... Nah, I don't think we can afford anything. Does he have brawny? No. Okay. So unfortunately, our sergeant could get that armor upgrade if we wanted to give it to him. He has 2 to spare, and that's exactly how much it consumes. And the leather scale armor is probably something we'll keep around, so upgrading it makes sense. It would actually make it better than the this. That's a 150, but it'd be at the same fatigue level. So that'd be pretty efficient. Okay, I'll do it. Why not? I mean, we could get him a better helmet at some point. But this isn't a bad upgrade for the kind of cost we're spending. Alright. Where'd that go? Ooh, and it like makes the armor look nice as well. Okay, we're more or less done with the upgrades. We're gonna have to get more money before we can really afford a whole lot more. And this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.